All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault here today. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to leave a comment and a like on the video down below, and share us on social media. So today we're going to look at portals. How do you find them? How do you operate them? And what are they good for? So first and foremost, locating a portal isn't the easiest thing in the world, and it requires you to use a specific type of map that you can buy from the cartographer over here. So you go to any space station and you're going to exchange specific charts. Now the one you want is the alien cartographic data, which is the purple one. And I recommend buying a handful of them. Depends on how many navigational data that you have on your person. If you don't have any on you, you can run around the station and usually find them on tables somewhere. There's none over here, but I'm sure there's some on the other side. They're those floating cubes and whatnot, or those little circles that almost look like a coaster with a little rise in the middle. Okay? You don't want to get those, but while you're in the station, look out for a guy like this, a traveler. Okay? These guys do not appear in every station, and I highly recommend that every time you find one, you interact with them, and they'll give you some kind of random situation here. Have you come from me? Stares right through me. I'll say they're forgiven. Okay. So anyway, so you could do that, and then you talk to him a second time, and the second time you talk to him, you ask where he came from and offer him 100 nanites. And what that'll do is give you an anomalous subspace signal that will appear somewhere within the system. And as you can see, it's up there on our little compass. And there it is there, off planet, of course. So you're going to want to locate those, and you're going to want to locate 16 of them all together. Now, travelers don't exist in every station, only some of them. But the reason you want to get 16 of them is because here you have, oops, that's not where we want catalogs. You want to collect the 16 portal glyphs, because when you do get a portal and you want to travel from one area to another, you're going to need these glyphs to do so. And it requires 16 different travelers that will take you to 16 different locations to find them. Right. So we're not going to go ahead and bother with that because we already have all the glyphs. So feel free, if you don't have all the glyphs and you need to get one, to do it yourself. But instead, we're going to go into our inventory here, and we're going to locate these planetary charts, and we're going to go ahead and plot a route. An alien artifact is detected. That's not the one we want. We want one that says a monolith. So we're going to go ahead and come back when we find a monolith. Alright, awesome. So on our second map, we discovered an alien monolith. And let's see, where is it? There it is up here. It's about an hour away. Let's go to it. I did go ahead and hit up the grave, since it was on the same planet as this alien artifact I found, and it gave me some nanites back, so I ended up not even losing a single nanite by talking to that guy. Just a little FYI there, right? So here comes a monolith. Now, a monolith is going to present you with a question when you get to it, and you're going to have to answer that question. So if you know, the more words you know, the better equipped you'll be to answer the question in the particular language of the system. But it's not a necessary thing. If you answer wrong, all you have to do is jump out. When you jump out of your ship, you create an autosave. So go ahead, reload that last save, and give it a different answer, right? That's kind of a cheese, but that's one of the many ways that autosave when jumping out of a ship comes in handy in this game. So we won't even bother getting the words at the various no locations here until after we successfully answer the question. So, the Umhen fragment. Oh, and you're also going to want, I should have mentioned this ahead of time, to have the objects for a specific race depending on the system you're in, like whether it's a Viking dagger, Geknip, or whatever. And we'll see why when we answer this thing correctly. Well, let's start at the top and wait. Alright, so I get a reward, which is a word. Our standing increases with the Corvex, and then we can interact with it again. And we can give them one Corvex casing, and that will locate the portal. Pretty badass. So we're going to go ahead and fly to that portal after we collect these couple words here. And see what's up. Alright, now you see what the little sign is for a portal. Actually looks like a portal. We'll go ahead and land real quick. Hop out, and one thing I recommend doing is, there's the thing pops up for you to interact with it. One thing I recommend for you when you do find a portal is to lay down a base computer there. In fact, if you want to build an entire base nearby it, that's also cool, because the portal's something that'll come in handy during the game if you want to go to specific systems, if you want to use like the No Man's Sky coordinate exchange to find specific exotic vehicles or multi-tools, go to specific planets and blah blah blah. So it's kind of cool for those different things. Also, a set of portal glyphs, and let's pull it up here. Let's see, first time you use it, you need to charge these things up, and they take either sodium or sodium nitrate. There you go. We got 5 choices here, 5 choices there, 3 choices there. So there's 4 different types, and they all require something different to power them up. But once you power them up, you can use that portal several times to go to several different locations, which is really, really cool. So this is the portal we discovered. Pretty sweet, right? It's happened to be on the same planet we were where we found the monolith, which was awesome. And I do have another portal I located with this character. I'm going to go back to that one because that's one where I want to build a base, but let's take a look real quick and just see if there's no power nearby. Yeah, there is probably, there's some gas and some mineral of some sort, but we're not going to look into that right now, so I'll catch you at my other portal. Alright, so we're at the portal that I had found and that I had put a little base computer down nearby. It's the one I liked. It's the one I wanted to build a base for. And, you know, you can build and integrate the actual portal itself with the base, which I did on my main character. And I think at the end here I will flip over and show you that base. But for this one, I was right next to a cool cave system. So I thought, hey, you know what'd be neat? Let's build one in a cave. So I did. Let's teleport down to it. Now this is the most basic of basic bases. It's got the necessities. A teleporter, you know, it's a terminus there, and the galactic trade terminal. Teleporter to get back out, a save point, a couple medium refiners. But what I thought was really cool, and this is what sold me on building underground, and eventually I'll expand under here like I've been doing with my freighter base, my fall freighter base. But yeah, this has got a cool little underwater passage, so I put my Nautilus in here too. I thought that might be a neat little thing to have. And we can do some exploring later on and see just how far this cave system goes, because it looks pretty extensive. So that's kind of cool. And like I said, that's what really sold me on this system for building a base. I was like, yeah, you know, I could do the standard thing and build one outside of the you know, around the portal and integrate it into it or build something right next to it and all that. But I thought, my goodness, how cool would it be to have a badass base inside of a cave? Now, of course, this is far from badass, but again, it's just a beginning. But yeah, how cool would that be? So that's what I did. All right, I'm going to go off to my main character and show you my main portal base because I'm really fond of that one. All right, hey, we're back on the main account, and we are at my portal base for this one. You can see I got a couple different the ground vessels here, and a very basic little base built here with the terminus and all that. But here's what I added to make a cool looking portal base. Now, the only thing that's part of this, of course, is the ground, just like the other one, and the big tower in the background. Everything else I built onto it, including this pretty cool entryway with the little show robot hanging out. Let's go inside and look around. So it's very very creepy looking in a way, right? I got that guy in the middle there. This is where the actual magic happens. Let's see if this thing's already powered up. If it is, no, it's not. Okay. Well, in any case, so this is the style of portal base that I built with my main character. And I didn't want to repeat that on this new character. I wanted something different. And that cave looks like a fun spot to build a cave. I've been wanting to build a cave for a long time, so I'm going to do that. So, in any case, as always, thanks everyone for joining me. I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button on the video and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you found this useful at all, finding the portals, or if you have any questions on it. If you ever want to see the address, the portal address of a planet you're on, all you need to do is go into photo mode and it will appear down in the lower left hand corner. Let's put it up there on the blue so it's easy to see. So you can see the portal address here. This is a great way for you to share information online, whether it be the No Man's Sky coordinate exchange, you know, just sending a snapshot of that to another player to say, hey, I've built a base here, why don't you come join me? Or there's a great squid ship that could be found, whatever. That's how you get those coordinates, and you use a portal base or a portal to get to them. And remember, portals will only take you to addresses within the same galaxy. So we're in the Euclid galaxy, the very first galaxy. A portal address from another galaxy, if input here at this portal, will not take you to it. You have to actually find a portal in the galaxy in which you're searching. So there's that. All right. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and ring that bell for notifications so you can know every time I drop a No Man's Sky video. We'll see you next time.